Good evening, Destiny! Kumusta na kayo dyan? Welcome to another Friday of Hangout at Chillax dito sa ating Destiny Acoustic Night Life. Woo-hoo-hoo! Give yourselves a hand for being here this evening. We are so happy na kasama namin ulit kayo. It has been a few weeks. I think it is our fourth week, if I'm not mistaken, of doing the comeback of our Acoustic Night Life. And it has been an awesome experience with all of you guys. We are so happy, especially kaway-kaway, heart, tsaka ano pa ba, heart, happy, like reacts naman sa lahat ng mga second, third, fourth time na nating nakasama dito sa ating Acoustic Night Life. By the way, my name is DJ Ken and I will be with you hosting this event for this evening. Ayan, sabi ko nga kanina, thank you so much for all of those who have been here with us since our return 4 weeks ago. Good job sa inyo. Palakpakan nyo ang sarili nyo. And we are so happy na kasama pa rin namin kayo ngayong Friday evening. But if this is your first time mo na nalaman, may nag-invite sa'yo, may nakita kang link na may ganito palang event every Fridays. If this is your first time, kindly comment the word first, that's F-I-R-S-T, first in our comment section para makapag-hi at makapangamusta naman kami sa inyo. This community of professionals and students alike, naniniwala ako may mga estudyante rin na nakikichillax sa atin tuwing Friday evening, is a great place to unwind, di ba? With everything that's been happening in our planet, in our nation this past year, di ba? Parang it's about time na mag-relax naman tayo. You deserve to relax every Friday with everything that you've been through for the whole week. Ayan. We also want to say a big shout out sa lahat ng mga Destiny satellites. Hindi lang po tayo sa Maynila naka-live because we are live both on Facebook and on YouTube sa buong mundo po. Buong mundo is naka-tune in po. Pwede pong maka-tune in. Kaya naman, i-comment nyo na, i-tag nyo na, i-share nyo na ang live stream na to para naman malaman ng mga kaibigan, kapamilya, katrabaho, at lahat ng mga loved ones nyo na mahal nyo rin sila. Ayan. Ipadama natin. Kung wala kayong pang Gcash, magpa-ANL ka naman. Ayan. I-share mo naman itong ating Acoustic Night Life. Ayan. Also, we will be getting request mamaya-maya. Kaya naman, for all of you guys na nandito ngayon at meron kayong mga song request, do not hesitate. Kung meron kayong pa-dedication, okay? Kung gusto nyo ipa-dedicate ang isang kanta, just, if you have a message, if you're celebrating a birthday maybe, an anniversary, place it on the comment section below. We'll find it later. Tingnan natin, hahanapin natin yung mga comments na yan para naman mabati din natin yung mga celebrants at saka mga nag-a-anniversary ngayong week. Ayan, so para naman bago tayo magsimula, mag-hi muna ako sa ilan sa ating mga listeners. Hi, pa-shout out daw. Shout out Kuya Chris, yes, VIP ito. Shout out from Gateway. Magsha-shout out din ako kina Kais Aguilar, ayan. Mag-watch daw kayo, Ma'am Bebs Mendoza. So sige, tag nyo pa yung mga friends nyo. Hello, first time din po nila Mama at Papa, sabi ni Clarice Bersanueda. At uma-attend sila today for their 30th anniversary. Happy 30th anniversary po, Mr. and Mrs. Nueda, I suppose. Good job po and congratulations for 30 years of love. Ano ba ang 30 years? Hindi naman silver, 25 ang silver, di ba? Something gold, di ba? Gold na ba yun? Happy 30th anniversary na lang po. Ayan, sige po, comment lang kayo, itag nyo, invite your family as well. I'm sure na magugustuhan at ma-enjoy po nila itong evening. Would just like to shout out, sina Justin De Vera, ang ating mga top fans na sina Rochelle Gonzalez and many more. Again, do not hesitate to tag po your friends and share this live para po malaman ng ating mga kapamilya, kabarkada at katrabaho that we have our Acoustic Night Live for this evening. Ayan, in a few moment po, magrarakrakan. Rakrakan ba yung term? Hindi, mag-chillax tayo with our chill music. Pero dahil alam kong gustong-gusto nyo nang magsimula, gustong-gusto nyo nang talagang maramdaman na chill. Parang ayoko muna ng chill. Simulan natin to sa isang pasabog, no? Ready na ba ang ating band? I think they are ready. Ayan, okay. So dahil this is an awesome night, this is an awesome celebration for all of us, let's start this evening sa isang pasabog. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Kinta with Dynamite.
안녕하세요, 여러분. Destiny Acoustic Night Live은 컷은 환영합니다. Joke lang, Pinoy po kami, pero yung una po kasi namin kanta ay K-pop. Kami po ay ang quinta at ito na po ang una naming kanta. Nahirapan ako mag-Tagalog. Okay. Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me break the fall, set the night alive. Shoes on, get up in the morning, going up on the night and roll. On the phone, in a rolling stone, sing song on the run home.
Call me on the phone, nice tea, and the game came home.
This is getting heavy, can you hear my bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat you ching like money. Disco overload, I'm into that, I'm ready to go, I'm tired of, you know I go up. Cause I'm tonight, so when you get the lights, set the night alive. Shining through the city with a little funky song, so light it up. Bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk the talk, just move like we off the wall. Day or night, the sky's alive, so we dance to the break of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, you can keep your eyes on the ball. Getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this sweet to drink like honey. Disco overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm tired of, you know I go up. Cause I'm in stars tonight, so watch me bring the lights, set the night alive. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. I'm like dynamite, whoa, whoa. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life's dynamite, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life's dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. I'm lighting it up like dynamite.
Oh, thank you. Give it up for Justin.
Hello po. And so kami po ay ang quinta na band. We're from the Jesus Rocks Church. Ako po si Justin. Ang aming actual na totoong main vocalist ay si Pastora Hera. Si Hera. On the drums is Jason. Pastor din po siya, pero Jason lang daw, si Jason. On the now guitars na kaninang bass is Jaron. And now on the bass na kaninang guitar is si Jordan. Magkakapatid po kami at si Hera ay aming sister-in-law, wife po siya ni Jason. So, ayun po. So, yung next song po namin ay pang mga age namin. So, mga batang 90s dyan. Say hi.
ka nang umiyak sa mundong pabago-bago. Pag-ibig ko ay totoo. Ako ang iyong bangka, kung magalit man ang alon ng panahon, sabay tayong aahon. Kung wala kang nang maintindihan, kung wala kang nang makapitan, hapit ka sa'kin, hapit ka sa'kin, hindi kita bibitawan. Huwag ka nang umiyak, mahaba man ang araw, lumikas sa yakap ko. Huwag mo nang damdamin kung wala ako sa iyong tabi. Iiwan kong puso ko sa iyo at kung pakiramdam mo'y wala ka nang kakampi, isipin mo ako dahil puso't isip ko'y nasa iyong tabi. Kung wala kang nang maintindihan, kung wala kang nang makapitan, hapit ka sa'kin, hapit ka sa'kin, hindi kita bibitawan. Hindi kita pababayaan, hindi kita pababayaan. Kapit ka, kumapit ka. Kung wala kang nang maintindihan, kung wala kang nang makapitan, kapit ka sa'kin, kumapit ka sa akin, hindi kita bibitawan. Hindi kita pababayaan, hindi kita pababayaan, hindi kita pababayaan, hindi kita pababayaan. Kumapit ka. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kinta. That is Wag Ka Nang Umiyak. Ayan. Shout out sa lahat ng mga mahilig nating humugot na kaibigan dyan. Wag na po kayong umiyak. Maraming salamat ulit po, Kinta. Ayan, kumusta naman po kayo dyan? Nasaang parte ng Pilipinas po kayo para naman alam ng ating mga viewers and listeners? Kinta, nasaan po kayo ngayon?
Sa ano po, Island of Quezon City.
Ayan, napakalayong isla pala ang kinalalagyan. Buti po, nakakaabot ang signal dyan sa isla na yan, ano?
Malakas po data.
Malakas ang data.
Dyan
Ayan, just
NCR po.
just so everyone knows, no, ang ating band, actually two of them, or hindi ko sure, no, pero I know Pastor Cinco are actually pastors, yun nga. Pastor po sila, pero at the same time, they are also architects, tama ba? And at the same time, they're also singing live for us tonight. Kumusta naman na yan? Mamigay naman po tayo ng konting talent. Ano po? Pero kailan po kayo nag-start? Or ano po ba? Is this a formal band? O nabuo lang po ba ang Kinta ngayong gabi? Saan po pa galing ang Kinta?
Sige,
Pinas.
ganyan tayo eh. So actually, nagsimula, first off, kami ni kuya ko, ako at saka si Jason, we've been playing since, ang tagal na, kailan pa tayo nasa
Tagal na. Hirap
like
ka
more
sagutin.
than, like maybe 15 years, more than 15 years na. Tapos si Hera, we've been playing with her siguro mga 12 years. And then when my dad put up our own church, we started playing together. So ilang taon na ba Jesus Rocks? 10? Oh, so
Turning 11 na.
yeah, so we're 10 years now as a band. Actually, our band has other members pa, but because of quarantine, ito lang kaming home ECQ band,
Family ba?
family band. So,
Okay.
yung ibang members kasi, yun nga, walang access. Hindi kaya.
So I assume that the word Kinta siguro came from 5, you being 5, no? 5?
Yeah, kasi ang apelido namin is Nang Cinco, which translate to 5. Nang in Cantonese is yung 5, tapos Cinco is in Spanish 5. So, kaya Kinta kasi 5, tapos 5 pa kami.
I
Yun.
see.
Ang
Okay.
gulo, no?
So
Wala,
ayan.
we can call ourselves anything until
Oo,
tonight.
yung Kinta na name is now. Ngayon lang yung
Very
gabi.
creative, talagang wow, grabe Kinta. May revelation na dumating. So ayan, for everyone, alam niyo na po ang etymology ng Kinta, okay? Wag na po kayong magtaka kapag sumikat. Ay, alam ko kung saan galing yung word
Pwede
na
na enter sa Wikipedia, no?
Ayan, so maraming salamat. So just wanna give a quick shout out. May mga nagse-celebrate ng anniversary nila this week. Just wanna give a shout out kina Chester. Tama ba? Chester and sina Chess and Reg ay nagsa-celebrate ng kanilang anniversary. So, happy anniversary! We also have a few people na nagsa-celebrate ng birthdays mamaya. Babalikan natin yung kanilang mga pa-shoutout. At na-correct ako, hindi daw po gold ang 30th anniversary. Pearl daw po. So, happy Pearl anniversary, di ba? Malay ko ba na Pearl pala ang 30 years? Ayan. At galing nga tayo sa kanta na Huwag Ka Nang Umiyak. Bakit naman kaya hindi tayo iiyak? Baka may sagot ang Kinta dyan. Kinta, take it away with your next song.
Alright. Next song. Ito po ay para sa mga nagsi-celebrate ng anniversary. Happy anniversary sa inyong lahat. Let's go.
Sorry. Okay.
If ever you wondered if you touch my soul, yes you do. Since I met you, I'm not the same. You bring life to everything I do. Just the way you say hello, with one touch I can't let go. Never thought I'd fall in love with you. Because of you, my life has changed. Thank you for the love and the joy you bring. Because of you, I feel no shame. Sometimes I get lonely, and all I gotta do is think of you. You captured something inside of me. You make all of my dreams come true. It's not enough that you love me for me. You reached inside and touched me eternally. I love you best explains how I feel for you. Because of you, my life has changed. Thank you for the love and the joy you bring. Because of you, I feel no shame. I tell the world it's because of you. My life has changed. Thank you for the love and the joy you bring. Because of you, I feel no shame. I tell the world it's because of you. The magic in your eyes, true love I can't deny. When you hold me, I just lose control. I want you to know that I'm never letting go. You mean so much to me. I want the world to see it's because of you. Because of you, my life has changed. Thank you for the love and the joy you bring. Because of you, I feel no shame. I tell the world it's because of you. My life has changed. Thank you for the love and the joy you bring. Because of you, I feel no shame. I tell the world it's because of you.
And that is
Thank you.
Because of You by Kyla. Ayan. Dahil sa ang ganda ng lyrics, diba? Because of You, my life has changed. Salamat at binago nyo rin po ang buhay namin ngayong Friday evening. Quinta, maraming salamat po. We will be seeing you in a few moments. So, babalik po ang Quinta. So kung may mga request po kayo, kagaya po ng sinabi namin kanina, if you have request, kung may mga loved ones kayo na you wanna dedicate a song, so don't hesitate po to comment on our comment section para po malaman naman nila na ang song na ito ay dedicated for them. Pero for the meantime, we'll see you again in a moment, Quinta. See you in a while. Ayan. So habang nagpapahinga ang Quinta, we will be moving forward with our next performer naman po ngayong evening. Pero bago yon, I just wanna give a quick shout out to Agnes Gamiao and Karen Villarosa. Happy birthday po! May mga nagpabati po sa inyo. So may nagmamahal, sana all, no? Sana all mabanggit. Pero yun, if you have other requests or any greetings para sa mga taong nakikinig right now with us, don't hesitate to send your comments, your requests, your greetings. Also, kagaya nga sinabi natin kanina, we will be getting requests for this evening later on sa ating second half. So, stay tuned po kayo. Huwag kayong aalis. Baka kasi isa sa mga request nyo ang ating makanta ngayong gabi. Also, we wanna greet Mr. RJ Tubig at ang kanyang esposo or esposa, malamang, for their anniversary. Thank you po, and thank you for having ANL as your ka-date ngayong evening. Maraming salamat po. We'll see po if we will be able to to sing your request for this evening. Ayan, nagsisimula pa lamang po tayo. Ayan. At we wanna invite everyone na nakikinig po ngayon. Please do not hesitate po na mag-take ng picture or ng short video at itag nyo po or gamitin nyo po ang hashtag na hashtag Acoustic Night Life and hashtag Moving On and Letting Go. Dahil ngayong gabi ay magiging part 2 po ng ating napag-usapan last week. That's hashtag Acoustic Night Life and hashtag Moving On and Letting Go. So, eto po ang tanong natin ngayong gabi bago po tayo magpatuloy sa ating susunod na performance. Ang ating tanong sa lahat ng ating viewers, ano ang kwentong moving on at letting go mo? Ayan. So, i-share nyo po in our comment section or if you can make a post or pero mas maganda po sa comment section para mabasa po natin. The question is, ano ang kwentong moving on at letting go mo for the past, siguro, ewan ko, baka may nilet go kayo during the pandemic? Worries ba yan? Sana worries yung nilet go, no? Pero yan, we will be reading your comments mamaya po. We are just starting and we're just about to get to the best part. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Cosa Nostra with Best Part.
You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give it all? I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Ooh, oh, you're the best part. Ooh, oh, best part. Well, it's the sunrise and your brown eyes. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're the water when I'm stuck in a desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Ooh, you're the best part. Ooh, if you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If 거죠. You're the best part.
Thank you so much, Cosa Nostra! And that was best part. Ayun, gabi naman. Ang ganda-ganda ng linya. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Ang saya naman. Bakit naman may mga ganung linyahan, Cosa Nostra? Bakit naman kailangang iparamdam na single ang mga tao? Anyway, magbalik muna tayo. I just wanna say, Cosa Nostra, if you can introduce yourselves para sa mga first time nating nanonood ngayong evening, and say hi naman kayo sa inyong mga growing fans. Yes.
Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to our Acoustic Night Life. Love to everyone. Of course, my name is Anne and
Gilbert.
and EJ, of course, on drums. Ayan. Good evening po and sana nag-enjoy kayo. If you have any requests, sabihin niyo lang po kay DJ Ken and we'll try our best to play those songs for you guys.
Thank you so much. Ayan. Baka may mga curious, saan ba galing yung Cosa Nostra? Ano bang meaning nito? Ito ba ay Latin? Para naman alam na, may etymology yung kinta kanina eh. So kailangan malaman natin. Ano ba? Saan ba galing ito?
Ayan. Ang Cosa Nostra po is an Italian term which means our passion. Ayan.
Our passion.
Yes.
At dahil Italian, kailangan Cosa Nostra. Yan. So
Cosa
hindi po
Nostra.
sila ang Cosa Nostra. Sila po Cosa Nostra.
Kaya na medyo Cosa Nostra.
Yeah, let's put some passion
Yeah.
in Cosa Nostra. Ayan, so bago tayo magpatuloy, basahin ko lang yung ilang mga comments ng mga viewers natin doon sa tanong natin, ano ang kwentong moving on and letting go? Sabi ni Mariel Llanes, nilet go ko na, di na pala ako student at kailangan ko nang mag-move on sa pagiging pusong estudyante. Mariel, kung nasan ka man ngayon, we feel you. Sabi naman ni Jeng Frusia Basalio, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Ang sarap pag naka-move on at mag-let go sa wrong one. Kasi dun mas lalo papasok ang blessing ni Lord at dadating ang tamang tao. Ayun, may mga ganong hugot, no? Ayan, may nagpapa-shoutout din. Shoutout sa asawa ko, Mansari po namin kahapon, November 4. No, maraming salamat po. This is G. Darwingon. Ayan, happy anniversary. So, invite mo na yung asawa mo, nood kayo, di ba? Order kayo ng take-out, celebrate nyo naman yung anniversary nyo with us dito sa ANL. Two more, siguro. One more. Sabi ni Ren Mart Nil de la Cruz, I moved on from being snubbed for promotion many years ago because I believe good things come to those who wait. After 2 years, I was able to attain it. Just started my first week as a trainer last Monday. God is good. Congratulations! We celebrate with you, Ren Mart de la Cruz. Ang saya naman nun, nag-move on, lumevel. Ano parang yun, no? Magkasama pala ang moving on at leveling up. Ayan. So, mag-move on na ako from being single para maka-level up na tayo. Ayan. Tuloy lang po kayo sa pagko-comment at pag-share ng inyong mga kwentong moving on and letting go. And if you're posting po, ito isa pong hamon at isang challenge to all our viewers. Take a picture, snap a picture and take a video of yourself po enjoying nightlife and make a post po using the hashtag Acoustic Night Life and hashtag moving on and letting go at pipili po kami ng isang sharer or isang poster. Ano ba tawag doon? Taong nagpo-post. Taga-post. Poster. Ayan. We will choose from one of your posts para next week ay mayroon naman kayong konting mamerienda sa inyong mga bahay. O ayan. So tune in kayo next week. So don't forget to snap a picture, take a video, and use our hashtags Acoustic Night Life and moving on and letting go. Ayan. At dahil we're gonna move on, kasama kayo. Let us continue to listen to Cosa Nostra with our next song. Take it away.
We often fool ourselves and say that it's love only, 'cause when it's gone, we end up being lonely. So how will we to know that it just wasn't so, that we just have to let each other go. There were many times when we shared these precious moments, but later realized they were only stolen moments. So how are we to know that it just wasn't so, that we just have to let each other go? If loving you is all that means to me, then being happy is all I hope you'd be. Then loving you must mean I really have to set you free. Each day remains my love for you, keeps growing stronger, but every time we meet makes living you so much harder. So how are we to know that this just wasn't so, that we just have to let each other go? If loving you is all that means to me, then being happy is all I hope you'd be. Then loving you must mean I really have to set you free. Letting go is not an easy task. We're smiling feels like heaven's where there's a lonely man. It hurts deep inside, and I just cannot hide that there's anguish at the thought that we should have to part. If loving you is all that means to me, then being happy is all I hope you'd be. Then loving you must mean I really have to set you free. If loving you is all that means to me, then being happy is all I hope you'd be. Then loving you must mean I really have to set you free.
Thank you so much, Casa Nostra, and that was Set You Free. Grabe naman yung mga kantahan na yan. Talagang swak na swak sa ating theme ngayong gabi na moving on. Ganun din ba? Sabi nga nila, diba? If you love someone, set them free. May mga ganyan tayong mga linyahan ngayong gabi. Tingnan natin. Basahin ko ang mga comment ng mga tao. Talaga namang ayan, so simulan natin. Si Stephen Paduano, hi Pepen. Shout out po sa ex-GF ko, akala ko magpaparinig. Shout out po sa ex-GF ko kay Charmaine Porto na ngayon ay asawa ko na. Paduano na, ayan. Diba? Ito yung mga hindi sinet free. Ito yung talagang mga kinip. Ayan. Sunod naman, ito, may nag-comment dito, mga kasama lang natin. Si Richmond, sabi, kinalimutan ko na siya, puwera lang yung utang niya sa akin. Ayan. Magkalimutan na po, wag lamang po mga utang. Okay, so bayaran po natin yung mga yan. Sabi naman ni Diana Bantolino, I'm letting you go, the one who make me believe na di ako sasaktan. Aroy. Ayan, sige, Diana, i-let go mo na yan, kung sino man yan. Sabi naman ni Mami Lagaya, pabate sa malapit ng ikasal na sina Maristine, Marandilla at Von Jalipa or Halipa, best wishes. At sabi niya rin, nag-iintay daw siya ng commercial break para daw maka-CR siya, maka-may I go out. Wala daw. Ngayon na po, Mami Ligaya, habang hindi pa sila kumakanta. Ayan, also shout out kay kay Argel. Hi, shout out to my wife Rhea Joy who prepared our sumptuous dinner tonight. Hindi pa po nag-start ang A&L, naubos ko na. And it's also her birthday last November 2. Belated happy birthday, Ate Rhea, Miss Rhea. And mansari din po namin noong November 3. Indeed, this is a week-long celebration and so blessed to cap it off here at the A&L. Ayan, nag-comment naman si Arlene Joy Eugenio. Pwede palang mag-emote kahit walang ex. Ayan po ang naidudulot ng kanta at ng chill vibes natin ngayong gabi. Kahit wala naman talagang huhugutan, ay may nahuhugot po yung mga tao. So keep your comments coming. Ang tanong ko habang naghihintay tayo sa ating performer ulit, ano ang maipapayo nyo for moving? Paano ba mag-move on? Baka may mga kasama tayo dito na medyo nahihirapan mag-move on. Itag nyo para alam nilang sila yung pinag-uusapan natin, okay? Itag nyo para malinaw. Baka may nahihirapang mag-move on. Baka kailangan ng advice. Ano ang maia-advise natin sa kanila? So put your comment, paano ba mag-move on? Ayan. So ready na ba ulit ang ating band? Are they ready? Ayan, at para tulungan kayong mag-move on, nawa ay makatulong itong susunod na kanta. Take it away, Cousin Asha.
When I find myself watching the time, I never think about all the funny things you say. Feel like it's dead. Where is it leading me now? I turn around in the still of the room, knowing this is when I'm gonna make a move. Can't wait any longer. I'm feeling stronger, but oh, and just as I walk through the door, I can feel your emotions. Oh my baby, it's pulling me back to love you. Oh no, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when I think of letting go. Oh no, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when he plays piano in the dark. He holds me close like a thief of the heart. He plays the melody born to tear me all apart. The silence is broken, no word is spoken, but oh, when I just as I walk through the door, I can feel your emotions. But my baby, it's pulling me back to love you. Oh no, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when I think of letting go. Oh no, caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when he plays piano in the dark. Silence is broken, no word is spoken, but oh, when I just as I walk through the door, I can feel your emotions. Well, my baby, it's pulling me back to love you. Oh no,
And that was Piano in the Dark. Ayun, sabi dun sa lyrics, no? Basahin ko lang saglit. Sabi dito, I know, caught up in the middle. I cry just a little when I think of letting go. Ganun, napapaiyak. parang hindi nakaka-encourage. Kailangan ba talaga? Basahin ko yung ilang mga advice, ha. Ang daming mga entry ng mga tao, eh. Ayan. Ay, by the way, we wanna say thank you ulit sa ating Cosa Nostra. Maraming salamat po sa inyong first set. Ayan. Alam kong talagang naramdaman nyo. Mamaya po, kagaya nga po ng sinabi natin, we will be choosing from your requests. Ang dami na pong entry sa ating pa-request ngayong evening, pero we will be choosing a few lucky, senders para sa kanilang mga request. And while we're waiting for that, nandito na po tayo sa ating meat, kumbaga na. Tapos na po tayo sa ating appetizer for the evening. Nandito na po tayo sa ating main course. But while we're waiting for that, I just wanna read a few of your comments sa ating comment section. Sabi ni Renz Mendoza, kwentong moving on and letting go. Kapag kailangan na kunin ni Judith ang pera pambayad ng bills, let go, move on. Ayan, hindi po talaga natin pwedeng hawakan si Judith, let go po talaga natin yan. Sabi po ni Jeremy Quinones, moving on, sumubsob muna sa iyak kay Lord, tas sumubsob sa work with lots of kape. Wag lang po okay naman po. Sige, ibaling natin sa ibang bagay siguro. Let's be excellent at work, pero wag po tayo maging workaholic, okay? Pero tama yun, sumubsob muna ng iyak kay Lord. Ayan. Sabi ni Arman Paglinawan, pa-shoutout po sa mga Destiny Bikers, Team Giant, lalo na sa mga nagzambales. Good evening po. Ayan, may mga bikers ba tayo dito? If we have bikers in the house, isang matinding heart, paulanan nyo naman po kami ng mga puso ngayong gabi. And sabi ulit ni Mami Ligaya, ito, pangalawa na si Mami Ligaya, wag mo, sabi, para daw maka-move on, ito daw ang advice niya, ito, coming from a veteran, I think, wag mong kantahin ang team song nyo para maka-move on ka na. At wag kang pupunta sa favorite restaurant nyo. Coming for experience ba to, Mami? Ay, napakarami pong advice talaga namang, ayan, sabi ni Francis, John Francis Reyes, nakuha mo nga, binigay naman sa ibas, #let go si sahod pag may time. Ayan, marami rin pong mga request na. Tingnan po natin, we can't promise po, pero malay nyo, ang song request nyo ngayong gabi, ang ating mapipili. Of course, gaya nga sinabi natin, there are many ways na sasabihin natin, ganito dapat mag-let go, ganito dapat mag-move on. Pero ano nga ba ang sinasabi ng word ni Lord regarding this thing? Tonight, we will be talking about that, luckily. So, itag nyo na po ang mga kaibigan nyo, i-share nyo na po on their walls kung kailangan nilang marinig ang word na to for this evening, because we will be starting the word. But before that, let's welcome Mr. EJ.
Good evening, everyone. Here to as a prelude sa ating word for this evening, and I'd like to sing again this classic Stephen Curtis Chapman song titled "More to This Life." Hope that you will be blessed by its lyrics. There's more to this life than living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. That there's more than this life alone can be. Yeah, yeah. Today I watch in silence as people pass me by, and I strain to see if there was something hidden in their eyes. But they all look back at me as if to say, life just goes on. Life goes on. The old familiar story, told in different ways. Make the most of your own journey from the cradle to the grave. Dream your dreams tomorrow, because today life must go on. Whoa, but this living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this night, more than these eyes alone can see. There's more than this life alone can be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tonight he lies in silence, staring into space. He looks for ways to make tomorrow better than today. But in the morning light he looks to say, life just goes on. He takes care of his family, he takes care of his work. And every Sunday morning he takes his place at the church. But somehow he still feels the need to search, 'cause life, it just goes on. Oh, but there's more to this life than living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this night, more than these eyes alone can see. There's more than this life alone can be. So where do we start to find every part of what makes this life complete? Oh, if we turn our eyes to Jesus, we'll find the light's true beginning. It's there at the cross where he died to bring us more to this life, living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. And there's more to this life than living and dying, more than just trying to make it through the day. More to this life, more than these eyes alone can see. And there's more than this life alone can be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. More to this life. Jesus came to bring us more to this life.
Thank you, Sir EJ, for singing us that wonderful song by Stephen Curtis Chapman, More to This Life. And of course, that song is a staple for us here at Destiny Acoustic Night Life. No? By the way, welcome po again to our to tonight's edition of Destiny Acoustic Night Life. My name is Carlo Panlilio. If this is your first time joining us, welcome po. No? So maybe you're trying to figure out, ano nga ba to? No? What are we trying to do here? Well, first of all, we just want to give people a time to just relax on a Friday night. We have been doing this even prior to the pandemic, no? Before, no? Pwede pa tayong mag-meet physically, and we have this thing called Destiny Acoustic Night Life, whereby every Friday nights, no, we have this event, this venue to hang out with friends, to chill, relax, listen to good music, but not only that, no, also to have time to listen to some good insights about life in general, no. So that's why it's called the night life. No, yung life actually is an acronym or an acrostic which stands for lessons, insights for everyone. So tonight, no, basically that's what we're going to touch another aspect about life, yung mga kinakaharap natin sa ating buhay, no. And the title of my talk tonight is Windshields and Rear View Mirrors: The Art of Moving On and Letting Go. Yan. Windshields and Rear View Mirrors: The Art of Moving On and Letting Go. Maybe you're wondering, what does windshields and rear view mirrors have to do with this? No, windshields and rear view mirrors are actually images or pictures that I want to use for this specific talk. Okay? Just to establish something first, no? Alam niyo po kasi tayong mga tao, we are actually creatures of vision. In fact, if you look around you, we live in a culture rich with images, no? Marami sa atin, we grew up with photographs, no? With TV, with movies, no? Naalala ko nung bata ko, no? Unang na-invento yung Betamax, no? And eventually nagkaroon ng VHS, and then nagkaroon ng mga DVDs, no? Marami sa inyo, no, yung mga more younger generation, you grew up watching YouTube and all sorts of yun nga, now we have a lot of social media platforms whereby we are bombarded by a lot of images, no? The reality is we can't escape the power of visual image. And also, most of us don't want to. Kaya nga minsan, pag may pinapanood ka, kahit nga minsan nag-scroll ka lang, very visual yun eh. You get hooked up. No? You don't want to let go of your device. But also, here's what I realized. As a speaker, na-realize ko lang that a lot of us are actually what you call visual learners. We like to see a picture, not just hear a word. That's why I want you to think about that picture, no? And I'm gonna explain more later. Windshield, ibig sabihin ng windshield, di ba? Pag ikaw ay nagda-drive or when you're in a car, no? What's in front of you is the windshield, but also you have this small thing, no? A very important thing called the rear view mirror, no? So anyway, okay? So we are actually creatures of images and vision of pictures, no? Sabi nga ng isang author na si Leonard Sweet, sabi niya that images are the language of the 21st century, not words. Yan. So images daw, yung pictures, are now the language of the 21st century, not words. In fact, kung isipin natin, some of the best communicators in history thought using the power of metaphor or image. So one example is itong very dynamic speaker, no, that we know in history, si Martin Luther King Jr. in his famous speech, yung I Have a Dream. So when he talks about that, no, basically it's a speech, but it contains a lot of images. That's why it stirs up a lot of emotion, no? Yan yun, si Martin Luther King Jr. Siya yung nakipaglaban during the civil rights movement sa US, no? But also, there's one other guy, another figure in history that uses a lot of images in his messages, no? And that is Jesus. If you know Jesus, no, a good number of the things that he shared were actually in parables, no? In fact, you could say that Jesus was actually a visual storyteller. We've been hearing a lot. Nakikita ko minsan sa mga Facebook ko, no? Yung kanilang job is a visual storyteller. Okay? And why is that? Bakit nga ba? Kasi ito yung reality. No? Because pictures or images stick. Okay? Yan yung mas naaalala natin. No? We remember pictures long after words have left us. For example, we think of pictures rather than in words. That's why, sino dito po sa inyo, okay, meron kayong nabasang libro. You read a book, no, and the book was beautiful. It captivated your imagination. And finally, because that book was very, very good, no, somebody thought of producing a film, a movie out of that book. Okay? So people were excited kasi lalabas na yung film edition. No? I mean, what could be better than an actual film? and then you watch the film, and then you hear the comment, ay, mas maganda yung book. How is that even possible? How can a book that is just primarily paper and ink be more beautiful than a film with cinematography, effects, sounds, di ba? Why is it possible that people end up saying the book was better? You know why? Because when you read a book, you don't just see paper and ink. You see pictures. You imagine it. No, you don't just see letters. You see images. Diba? For example, when I say the word rose, no, it doesn't actually spell in your mind like R-O-S-A. No? But what happens? When I say the word rose, you actually see, you make a picture in your mind of the actual flower. No? Probably, most likely, sinabi ng rose, ang nakita niyo red, kasi that's a common rose. When you talk about rose, usually it's the red rose that we're talking about. No? Kasi nga yung mind natin, think in terms of pictures. Pictures are what we file away in our minds. It enables us to store huge volumes of information. Memories, yan. No, sabi nga nila, di ba, there's this song, no, that says, no, a picture paints 1,000 words, but why can I paint you? But anyway, in truth, no, a picture paints 1,000 words. Anyway, so after having established that we are creatures of images and visions and pictures, okay, I would like to now use this image of a windshield and a rear view mirror. Okay? Ito nga yung topic natin, the art of moving on and letting go. Okay? Truth is, everyone focuses on something. You're either focusing on the past or on the future. Okay? Allow me to read this verse in Isaiah chapter 43, verses 18 to 19. The Lord tells us here, sabi ng Lord, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do not perceive it. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the desert. Wow. Okay? Imagine God telling this to you. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. I have a question. Where does your energy come from? No? What are you most excited about? Are you excited about the past more than you are excited about the future? Are you happy? Okay? No, are you more energized by things that happened long ago than things that could possibly happen before you? Okay? When our dreams are bigger than our memories, no, we gain energy from the hope that lies ahead. No? Dapat daw mas malaki yung ating mga pangarap kaysa dun sa ating mga ating memories, yung mga ating alaala. Okay? Kasi dun manggagaling yung energy natin, the hope that lies ahead. And the reality is often we must let go of the comfort from our past to make progress. Okay? I'd like to tell a story that I read from the book of an acquaintance of mine. A couple of years back, I met this guy. I had a correspondence with him. His name is Dr. Tim Elmore. He leads this company called growingleaders.com and also happens to be an author of several books. And in his book, Habitudes for Journey, The Art of Navigating Transitions, he shares this. Sabi niya, when I was learning to drive, my dad noticed something. You don't have to put that up. It's okay. Allow me to tell the story. You don't have to put the slides. Okay, thank you. When I was learning to drive, my dad noticed something strange about my newfound driving habits. After he taught me to check the rearview mirror before changing lanes so I could see the cars around me, I got enamored with the whole process. I know it sounds strange, but as I drove, I kept on looking at the rearview mirror over and over again. How cool was it to see what was right behind me? Parang sabi niya dito, nagkikwento si Tim Elmore, no? Nung tinurong daw siya mag-drive ng kanyang tatay, no, na-fascinate siya dun sa rearview mirror kasi nga, nakikita mo ano yung nasa likod mo, no? And sabi niya, he kept on looking at it and looking at it, no, without, no, and so he was so impressed with it. Okay, a simple pill to do it well, no, but the problem is he kept on looking at it, and sabi niya, well, I soon learned that it was dangerous. No, I almost had a wreck. In other words, no, he almost suffered an accident. Muntik na siya mabangga. My dad had to shout, stop looking at all the cars behind you. Focus on the road ahead of you. Right? Now, I was looking at my own experience, no, and I think meron din akong ganong similar experience, no, na no, meron akong nadaanan, tapos parang, syempre, dahil umaandar ka, no, nakita mo, tapos, okay, parang aksidente, di ba? Aksidente. Madalas nangyayari ito eh. Kung kunyari napadaan ka, meron, let's say, aksidente, di ba? Normal sa atin minsan yung mag-usyoso, pero hindi ka pwedeng tumigil, no? Kaya tuloy-tuloy kang umaanda. Pero gusto mo pang tingnan yung nangyari, gusto mo makiusyoso. So, titingnan mo ngayon, rather than nakafocus ka dun sa nasa harapan mo, titingnan mo ngayon yung rear view mirror o minsan yung side view mirror para makita kung ano yung nasa likod. Sa kakatingin ko sa likod, no, muntik na ako rin ay maaksidente, mababangga ko na yung nasa harap ko. No? And yun nga, yung reality, you have to stop looking at what's behind you and focus on the road ahead of you. Check this out. Rear view mirrors are good to glance at, but not to gaze at. Okay, remember that. Rear view mirrors are good to glance at. In other words, no, maganda siyang sulyap-sulyapan. No? Katulad ng mga alaala natin. Minsan magandang magbalik tanaw. Pero hindi pwedeng palaging doon ka na nakatingin. Okay? Most of the time, it's best to look straight ahead. Okay? There's this story that Tim Elmore also shares. Sabi niya, I know of two students who graduated from college last year. Pangalan daw nila si Shane at si Evan. They both made good grades. Parang magaling. No? And they were very active in the clubs and in sports. No? I soon saw one big difference between them, however. Shane moved right into a job and began building his career. He was excited to meet the people on his new team and learn the ropes of his company. Evan didn't move forward quite as well. It wasn't that he couldn't find a job. In fact, no, he got one right away, katulad din ni Shane. No? It was that he never quite let go of his past. He continued going back to campus. He stayed focused on the events at his alma mater and was preoccupied with his classmates' Facebook. Now, none of that is bad. Hindi naman masama yun. But he never embraced his new role as an employee in the company. His teammates at work could tell he wasn't really engaged. No matter what they did, Evan just wanted to stay in school mentally. The problem is, one day, yung boss na yung nakapansin. Parang hindi siya engaged. Parang palaging, yun nga eh, parang hindi siya nakafocus dun sa kanyang trabaho. No? And he was warned about being fired. No? And so, I think ang problema, no, si Evan had the same problem with my experience dun sa rear view mirror. Eh. No? Dumating sa punto na dahil nga masyado akong na-captivate dun sa aksidente, no, tinitingnan ko, no, nakalimutan ko na mas mahalaga yung kinakaharap ko. Okay? No? Si Evan, no, should have been glancing at what was behind him, but gazing at what was ahead of him. Okay? No, yun nga, katulad ng nasabi ko kanina, dapat sulyap-sulyap lang eh. Okay lang sumulyap dun sa past. pero hindi ka doon palaging nakatingin. Okay? No? We need to spend most of our, we need to spend most of our time looking what's ahead of us rather than what's behind us. No? And I want you to understand that this principle is not simply about letting go of the past. Okay? Kasi ito naman yung reality. It is important for us to sustain friendships we've made along the way. Okay? We should be grateful for the memories and the good times. Our past will always help us shape our future. That's a fact. No? Yung ating past, no, kuhubugin yung ating future niyan. But sometimes the past, here's the problem, can hold us back. If our memories are more important than our dreams, no, kung yung mga nakaraan mo ay nagiging mas mahalaga na kaysa sa mga pangarap mo, kaysa dun sa gusto mong marating, no, you are in trouble. Yun nga, ikakapahamak mo. Katulad ng tao na palaging tingin ng tingin dun sa rearview mirror. No? O yun nga, lingon ng lingon. No? Alala ko, di ba, nakatapos lang ng ating ng Undas, no? Or Halloween. Di ba, meron nga dating isang horror film na parang, wag kang lilingon. No? And that's the problem. Lingon tayo ng lingon. Okay? And we will be in trouble. No? If we prefer to look in the rearview mirror instead of the windshield, we will get stuck. No? Okay? Yun nga, no? Hindi na tayo makaka-move on. Okay? And who knows, maybe some of us would even get wrecked. Worse, yun nga, hindi ka lang na-stuck. Na-wreck pa yung buhay mo. Okay? Holding on to the comforts of our past keeps us from grabbing the adventure that lies in our future. Okay? Here's a question that I would like for you to think. Yun nga, where does your energy come from? From your past? Are you more excited about what happened in the past, no, rather than about the possibilities in the future? Okay? Especially itong kinakarap natin pandemic. I'm sure marami tayong mga, kung wala lang itong pandemic na to, kung di lang nangyari itong pandemic na to, no? And kadalasan, no, we live in regret kasi nga we still hold on back dun sa nakaraan eh. Okay? And yun nga, makakabalik pa ba tayo dun sa the way that we used to live? We don't really know. No? Of course, we're hoping for the best. The things, no, that we could one day meet more and more physically again. Okay? And do this physically rather than virtually. But then, we cannot also allow ourselves to keep on, no, looking at the past. Okay? No, so, seriously, no, how would you answer that question? Okay. Are you more excited about the past? Are you more energized about the past rather than about the future? No? And yun nga, what we need to do is we need to move on. May naalala kong kwento, no, that I used to share a lot, no, about how monkeys are caught in Thailand. Okay? Yung mga unggoy, no, kung paano daw sila nahuhuli, was yung mga nagtatrap, no, mag-iiwan sila ng coconut, no, ng buko. Pagkatapos may small opening yun, no, tuyo na yung nyog, buko, no. Pagkatapos lalagyan nila ng sabihin nating candy or any object, no. Tapos matatagpuan yun ng unggoy dun sa gubat. No, yung, of course, yung coconut, nakatali yun sa sabihin natin sa isang puno or something. Okay? So, makikita yung unggoy, no, pagkatapos matitingnan niya, mayroong laman doon sa loob, no? Minsan pagkain, no? Pagkatapos ipapasok, may maliit lang na butas, sakto para ipasok yung kamay. Pagkatapos, no, kukunin ngayon ng unggoy yung yung whatever it's inside, no? Let's say pagkain, no? Parang ganito, no? So, ito, no? Hindi naman ako mukha unggoy. Kumuha na rin ako ng saging para talagang realistic, no? So, ayan, no? Ayan, makikita yung unggoy, no? Ayan, makikita yung unggoy. Gusto niya kunin siyempre yung nando sa loob, no? Kaya ko ipasok yung kamay ko, but the moment I hold on to that banana or whatever that is, no? Now, I cannot hold my hand out. And the thing is, what's crazy is the monkeys, no? Kahit na padating na yung tao, nakikita nila na padating na yung tao, nagpapanik sila, no? At hanggang sa mahuli sila, when in fact, all they have to do was just let go of the banana and escape. The problem is, no, they hold on to whatever is in that coconut, no, and thus get trapped, sacrifice what their freedom because they can't, they simply won't let go. Okay? Let go. See, John Burnett, in his book, Adulting 101, he makes mention of a university that once conducted a study on peace of mind. No? And the researchers sought that the greatest factors that contributed to people's emotional and mental stability. No? Ito yung mga key factors that contribute to one's peace of mind. Check this out. Okay? Merong 5 silang natagpuan. No? Refusing to live in the past. Okay? The absence of suspicion and resentment and regret. Nasa may slides natin. No? Not wasting time and energy fighting conditions you cannot change. Forcing yourself to get involved in the current world around you and refusing to indulge in self-pity. Okay? So, yan yung nakita nila ng mga factors that contributes to one's peace of mind, to one's emotional and mental stability. Ano nga ito? Ulit. 5 things. Refusing to live in the past. Ito daw yung mga taong nakahanap ng kapayapaan, naging mas stable yung kanilang emotion sa kanila, yung kanilang kaisipan. No? These are people who refuse to live in the past. Okay? Ito yung mga taong absence of suspicion, resentment, and regret. No? In other words, hindi sila mapagsuspecha. Okay? Hindi sila praning. No, hindi rin sila nagli-live resentfully sa panghihinayang or in regret. No? Ito rin yung mga tao that they don't waste time and energy fighting conditions you cannot change. Sadyang may mga bagay na hindi mo malalabanan at kailangan tanggapin mo na lang. No? Okay? And ito yung mga taong, sabi, forcing yourself to get involved in the current world around you, pinagpipilitan ng sarili nila. And finally, ito yung mga tao who refuse to indulge in self-pity. Now, check this out. May napansin ba kayong pattern dun sa 5 yun? All 5 factors that I just mentioned had to do with the handling of the rear view mirror and the windshield. Okay? In other words, letting go of what's already happened and embracing what's in front of you. Okay. So yun nga, can you gain more energy from your future or from the past? Okay. Now, before I tell you some principles on how to move on, first, ano nga ba yung mga bagay, ano nga ba yung mga reasons why people get stuck in the past? Think about your situation. Why is it that there are some of us who get stuck in the past? 3 things. Number 1, they are victims of time. They see themselves as a victim of time. They can't seem to break free from old patterns. In Proverbs chapter 26, verse 11, sabi dito, a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his foolishness. Okay? Meron mga taong sadyang, yun nga, they can't seem to break free from old habits and old patterns. And yun nga, yung sa Proverbs, sabi, katulad daw ng aso na pinabalik yung anyang suka. Have you ever seen that about dogs? Dogs are beautiful. Dogs are lovely. Dogs are amazing. But probably one of the most disgusting things about dogs is if you've seen dogs, they have this tendency that after vomiting something, okay? Ito, nakita ko sa mga aso ko, yung sinuka na nila, bigla ba naman kakainin ulit? Di ba? Kung minsan sabi mo, ikaw yung amo, shh, hoy, ano ba yan? Di ba? Pero ganun yung aso Yung sinuka na, binabalikan. And it's funny that some of us, may mga bagay na dapat sinukan na natin o maaaring nga sinukan mo ni. Unfortunately, yun na nga, babalikan mo ulit. Sabi dito, so a fool repeats his foolishness. There are things that obviously hindi mo na dapat balikan. Not only things, may mga tao ay hindi mo na dapat balikan. Otherwise, no, you are considered to be a dog that goes to its vomit, a foolishness that doesn't learn from his mistakes. No? You're just a victim of time. Okay? Dalawa. And why do people get stuck? They are victims of relationships. What do I mean by this? Ito yung mga taong they stay involved with people who hold them back. Uy, meron pala mga taong ganun. Mga taong pipigilan kang umasenso. Maybe not literally, but they just somehow they just keep on holding you back. They will tell you that you're not good for nothing, or that you're not good for anything. I mean, you're nakahanggang dyan ka na lang, di ka na-asenso. And I remember what the Lord told the prophet Samuel. If you know the story, see, Samuel was a prophet that ushered in the line of kings, the reign of kings in Israel, and of course he anointed or he ordained the first king, si King Saul, and I'm sure he had a close relationship with Saul, having been the one to prepare Saul to become the king. No, unfortunately, itong si Saul disobeyed God, rebelled against God. Samuel was devastated. No? Not only was he devastated, I think he was so attached to Saul. He was involved with Saul's life. Okay? And as he was being devastated, he mourned a lot. No? And then, in 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 1, this is what the Lord told Samuel. How long will you mourn for Saul? Since I have rejected him as king over Israel, fill your horn with oil and be on your way. In other words, move on. I'm sending it to Jesse of Bethlehem. I have chosen one of his sons to become king. I was thinking, God was very, very patient with Samuel. He allowed Samuel to mourn. Okay lang naman na, may mga tao, bagay, trabaho, mangyayari na hindi mo mapigilang iyakan, mourn the loss of something or someone. Okay? The loss of a job, the loss of a promotion, the loss of a friend. Yun nga, maaaring iniwan ka. And so Samuel was mourning. But then, the Lord told Samuel, how long? Ako may tanong ako sa'yo. Gaano mo ba katagal iiyakan niya? Unfortunately for Samuel, dahil sa kakaiyak niya, kakafocus sa kay Saul, hindi niya makita na may bago nang ginagawa ang Lord. That the Lord was about to raise up a new king in the person of what? King David. Of course, we know that David became the greatest king of all of Israel. I was thinking about that. Who knows that? Yun nga, what is ahead of you is much more greater than what is behind you. So number 3. Why do people get stuck in the past? They are victims of comfort or nostalgia. Yeah. Victims of comfort or nostalgia. They fear that their best days are in the past. Ito siguro kung kantahan mo nila, ang paboritong kanta nito is Yesterday. Oh, my trouble seems so far away. Yan ang mga kantahan niya. Okay? Ano yung sabi sa Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 10? Don't long for the good old days. This is not wise. Okay? Don't long for the good old days. No? May mga bagay na sadyang kailangan mo nang kalimutan. Let's not keep on looking at what was before the pandemic as the good old days. Sabi, this is not wise. Hindi daw tama. Okay? In the Message translation, don't always be asking, where are the good old days? Wise folks don't ask questions like that. Okay? Don't be a victim of comfort or nostalgia. Okay? I want to tell you this. Your best days are still ahead of you. Okay? So, in closing, What should we do? How do we move on? How do we let go? I want to give you 4 quick points. Number 1, replace comfort with curiosity. Replace comfort with curiosity. Choose to leave the comfortable to pursue the compelling. I love that. Choose to leave the comfortable to pursue the compelling. Okay? Hunt for new horizons to conquer. Okay? Ako, no, I love to go biking. In fact, during this pandemic, no, that's one of the things that I rediscovered my love, my passion for biking. But also, I realized something about me when I go biking. No, I'm not a fan of just simply following the usual routes. When I bike, I try to look at the maps and see if pag may nakita akong kunyari parang kalsada sa aking kaliwa o sa kanan, I try to explore that. I try to find new routes. No, because yun nga, I want to, ang sarap ng feeling that I discovered a new road or no, that I ended up discovering this river or this waterfalls. In fact, over the last couple of months that I've been biking in my hometown, no, in Zambales, no, I have personally discovered a lot of new things, a lot of new places, no, that I've never realized it was there before. Yun nga, no, there's that excitement about new things, no, to conquer. Okay. In Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 6 to 7, allow me to just share this. Sabi ng Lord sa Israel, no, kay Moses, when we were at Mount Sinai, the Lord our God said to us, "You have stayed on this mountain long enough. It is time to break camp and move on." Wow. Even the Lord told the nation of Israel, "You have stayed on this mountain long enough." Ang tagal mo na dyan. Huh? Is it possible that you got stuck? You've been staying on a mountain long enough. It's time to break camp. Move on. Okay. In Hebrews chapter 11 verse 8, in the Message translation, sabi dito, by an act of faith, Abraham said yes to God's call to travel to an unknown place, no, that would become his own, his home. When he left, he had no idea where he was going. By an act of faith, he lived in a country promised him, lived as a stranger, camping in tents. No? Isaac and Jacob did the same, living under the same promise. Abraham did it by keeping his eye on the unseen city with real and eternal foundations, a city designed and built by God. In other words, he set his eyes on the future. He had eyes of faith. You knew it. Okay? So how do you replace comfort with curiosity? No, kasi minsan parang okay na ako dito, kontento na ako. No? And minsan yung nagiging hindrance sa atin para tayo ay maka-move on. No? Para tayo ay maka-abante. What you need, according to the Bible, is faith. To look with eyes of faith. That's what Abraham did. No? Sabi ron, no, he answered God's call to travel to an unknown place. Even if there was that sense of curiosity, sense of excitement of what lies ahead. Yeah. Okay. So that's the first one. Replace comfort with curiosity. Number 2, reject being a victim of your circumstance. Reject being a victim of your circumstance. No, don't let anyone control your emotions or your response to life. It is your life after all. Okay? No, minsan ang problema, nagiging biktima tayo nung mga circumstances natin. Sometimes our own failure, sometimes what others did to us. But I love this verse from Proverbs chapter 24 verse 16. Look at this. For a good man may fall 7 times and get back up again, but the wicked will stumble around and fall into misfortune. No? A good man may fall 7 times. Okay? Now I'm thinking about that. 7 times is a lot of times to fall. A lot of times to fail. Okay? And this person can simply accept that he's just a victim of bad luck, a victim of circumstance. Pero ang galing sabi dito, a good man, he may fall 7 times, but he gets up back again. Get up back again. Don't be a victim of circumstance. Sa New Living Translation, ang ganda dito, the godly. He's not just a good man, he's a godly man. He may trip, no natiso daw 7 times, but he will get back up again. I'd like to read, when I was preparing for this, I remembered the founder of Apple, okay? Si Steve Jobs, and he gave this speech at Stanford University, and I would like to read the portion of that speech, if you'd allow me. So this is what Steve Jobs says on his speech at Stanford University. I think it was a graduation. Sabi niya, I was lucky I found what I love to do early in life. And I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. We worked hard. And in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage to a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. We had just released our finest creation, the Macintosh. A year earlier, I had just turned 30. Okay? And then, I got fired. How can you get fired from a company you started? Well, as Apple grew, we hired someone who I thought was very talented to run the company with me. And for the first year or so, things went well. But then our visions of the future began to diverge, and eventually we had a falling out. When we did, our board of directors sided with him. So at 30, I was out, and very publicly out. What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone. It was devastating. I really didn't know what to do for a few months. I felt that I had let the previous generation of entrepreneurs go down, that I had dropped the baton as it was being passed to me. I met with David Packard. Kilala niyo yung may-ari na start HP, Hewlett Packard. David Packard and Bob Noyce, and they tried to apologize. And I tried to apologize for screwing up so badly. I was a very public figure, and I even thought about running away from the valley. But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still love what I did. The turn of events at Apple had not changed that one bit. I had been rejected, but I was still in love. And so I decided to start over. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. And sure about everything, it freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. During the next 5 years, I started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Pixar went on to create the world's first computer animated film, Toy Story, alam niyo, no? It is now the most successful animation studio in the world. In a remarkable turn of events, Apple bought Next. I returned to Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance. And Laureen and I have a wonderful family together. I'm pretty sure none of this have happened if I hadn't been fired from Apple. It was awful. It was an awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed it. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I love what I did. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for your work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it. Don't settle. That is by Steve Jobs. In 2 Corinthians 4, verse 8 to 10, we are pressed on by every side of troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven by despair. We are hunted down, but never abandoned by God. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed. Through suffering, our bodies continue to share in the death of Jesus, so that life of Jesus may also be seen in our bodies. So sabi dito, yun nga, we're pressed on every side by troubles. Yes, no, it's true. Okay, we become, no, we end up with circumstances that are painful, troubles, but we are not crushed. No, just like si Steve Jobs, no, being fired from the company that he built, we are perplexed but not in despair. We are hunted down but never abandoned by God. We get knocked down, but we are not destroyed. Number 3, renew your commitment to embrace opportunities. Renew your commitment to embrace opportunities. What do I mean by this? Hang out with different people. Search for new challenges that will stretch you. Yung mahahamon ka. Okay? You know, in 2 weeks time, in a week's time, I think, less than a week and a half. In a week and a half time, I will be celebrating my 48th birthday. Grabe, no? In 2 more years, I'm gonna be turning 50. But also, one of the things that me and my wife have been doing lately was, we've been doing a lot of fitness and working out. We've been weight training and exercising. I've never exercised before in my entire life as much as I'm doing it right now. And it really, like, it's stretching us. And nakaka-challenge eh. No, yun nga, no? New opportunity. No? So rather than just stay with the way we are, no, we thought, you know what? Walang time sa buong buhay ko na nagkaroon ako ng abs. Who knows, at 50, magka-abs ako. Pangarap lang naman yun. Let's see. Pero yun nga, yung just the fact na ma-challenge ka with a new opportunity. Yun nga, it's time to let go of old trophies and ribbons and earn new ones. No, I love the story of Samson in Judges chapter 15, verse 17. No, while fighting the Philistines, no, he was up against more than 1,000 Philistines that tried to kill him and surround him. No, and habang nandun siya nakikipaglaban, may nakita siyang isang jawbone, panga ng isang donkey, buto. So, at ginamit niya to bilang weapon. Okay? And as the story goes, he was able to fight and defend himself and emerge victorious against 1,000 Philistines. Sabi doon sa Bible that he actually killed 1,000 Philistines with a donkey jawbone. And then what's amazing was, sabi dito sa verse 17, after saying that he had killed 1,000, he threw away the jawbone. And the place was named Jawbone Hill. He threw away the jawbone. Kung si Samson, Pilipino, hindi niya tatapon yung jawbone na yun. Papa-frame niya yun. Dalhin sa pader. Diba? To remember this achievement. I'm not saying huwag natin i-frame yung achievements natin. Pero tapos na eh. It served its purpose. Throw it away. Okay? Go for new opportunities. And finally, number 4. Go and sin no more. As I was talking to my wife earlier, I was asking him, what as I was talking to my wife earlier, talking to her earlier, she just corrected me. Anyway, sabi ko sa kanya, meron bang verse that has to do with this, no? And then she told me about the story of the adulterous woman. And then I realized it's a separate point. So in John chapter 8, verse 3 to 11, sabi po dito, as he was speaking, the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in the act of adultery. They put her in front of the crowd. Teacher, they said to Jesus, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. The law of Moses says to stone her. What do you say? They were trying to trap him into saying something they could use against him. But Jesus stooped down and wrote it in the dust with his finger. He kept demanding an answer, so he stood up and said, "All right, but let the one who has never sinned throw the first stone." Then he stooped down again and wrote in the dust. When the accusers heard this, they slipped away one by one, beginning with the oldest, until only Jesus was left in the middle of the crowd with the woman. Then Jesus stood up again and said to the woman, "Where are your accusers? Didn't even one of them condemn you?" "No, Lord," she said. And Jesus said, "Neither do I. Go and sin no more." How do we move on? No? We move on when we know that, first of all, Jesus knows our past, knows our failure, knows our shortcomings. And he simply forgives us. No? Jesus didn't try to hindi niya sinumbat yung pagkakamali ng adulterous woman. In fact, he had every right to condemn the woman because he was the only one there who had no sin. Everyone else had sin. That's why they left. Okay? And Jesus was the only one who can actually, who had a legal case against the woman. The woman was, after all, caught in the act of adultery. But Jesus forgave. But not only forgave her, sabi ni Lord, go, move on. But don't do it again. Sin no more. Yung mga bagay na nagawa nating mali, mga palpak kagagawa natin, o maybe mga kagagawa ng iba, patawanan natin. Don't sin. Don't further sin. Go and sin no more. Don't do it again. Let's move on. I want us to pray right now. Lord, we want to thank you, God, for this time. I pray, Lord, that indeed we will not keep on looking at the rear view mirrors, but we will keep on focusing on the windshield, that we will not dwell in the past, but to see the new thing that lies ahead of us, what you are about to do. Lord, you said in your word that you have a plan for us, plans to prosper us, not to harm us, plans to give us hope in the future. Lord, I pray for everyone tonight that is struggling with the past, whether a past relationship, a past job, a past promotion, or maybe some of us are just simply captivated by what happened in the past na hindi na kami maka-advantage. Kung ba natuwa na lang kami sa mga achievements namin before, sa nagawa namin before, at we keep on simply reminiscing those things to the point, Lord, that we got stuck already. Lord, I pray that tonight we will be free. Lord, for those of us who got stuck in a cycle of sin and bondage of wrong habits, Lord, I pray that we will receive that word to go and sin no more. Tonight, maybe some of you need to hear that word. The Lord is telling you, go. You're forgiven. Sin no more. In Jesus' name. Amen. Can I ask EJ to just lead us in worship? Just lead us in a song right now.
give you my heart, I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, you won't away. Lord, have your way in me. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every that I take, every moment I'm away. Lord, have your way in me. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul, and I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm away. Lord, have your way in me.
Just a few things to think about. Maybe to discuss with uh, your group during maybe next week, no, or maybe tonight. Maybe some of you are going to meet, no? Just some point of discussions or even things to think about in your mind. Okay? In your own opinion, yun nga, no? What's the greatest reason why people get stuck in their past? Bakit nga ba? Maybe in your own experience, why do people get stuck in the past? Why do you get stuck in the past? I want you to identify some reasons. Okay? Because up until we have identified such reasons, I think those same things will be the ones to hold us back. Okay? So alamin natin, clarify natin. Okay? Secondly, yun nga, is there any memory or person that holds you back from embracing your future? Is there any memory or maybe a person that holds you back from embracing your future? No? And here's the third one to think about. Can you name a time that you actually broke free from looking at your rear view mirror and eventually look ahead? In other words, kung mawala ka. Kung hindi ikaw, meron ka bang kaibigan, na dati parang for the longest time, ang tagal niyang depressed, ang tagal niyang discouraged, ang tagal niyang hindi maka-abante, hindi maka-move on. But finally, kumawala siya. Ano yung naging, siguro maybe think about, ano yung naging reason, paano siya kumawala. Okay? So, those are just some things to think about tonight, or even discuss with your friends, with your group. Okay, so let me call, I think si EJ wanted to sing a song. Go ahead, EJ, sing that song. I think you were prepared to sing something. No? Go ahead and share that song to every one of us. Okay.
Sa wari ko'y lumipas ng kadiliman ng araw. Dahan-dahan pang gumigising, ang ngayo'y babawi na. Muntik nang nasanay ako sa aking pag-iisa. Kaya nang iwanan ang bakas ng kahapon ko. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay. Amin ko na kay tagal pa bago malilimutan ito. Kay hirap nang maulit muli ang naiwan nating pag-ibig. Tanggap na at natututo pang harapin ang katotohanan ito. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin mo. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang ating mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin.
And there you have it. That's right, Destiny. Tuloy pa rin. Wag nang lumingon sa ating mga rear view mirrors at tuloy na tuloy pa rin po ang ating gabi ngayong Acoustic Night Life. That was such an awesome word. Grabe. I just wanna quote what Pastor Carlos said, no? Gustong-gusto yung sinabi niya na what's ahead of you is much better than what is behind you. Ayan, grabe. Sobrang nakaka-encourage. I hope every one of you guys are encouraged by the word this evening. And yun nga, sabi nga ni Pastor Carlo, we still have the night, to enjoy. And para mag-chillax tayo. So if you're with someone, if with your friend, if with your family, maybe your spouse, maybe you can discuss yung mga points na nasabi nga po ni Pastor Carlo regarding with our word tonight. Or if meron kang kachat, alam kong online at active kayo sa ating comment section. If you may discuss your question, the answers as well with your friends, maybe kachat nyo sila. Or kung talagang wala kang kachat ngayon, talagang i-comment section mo yan. Merong bumubukal sa puso mo ngayon na gusto mong sabihin about moving on and letting go. Do not hesitate to go to our comment section and just type away, everyone. So kagaya nga nasabi ko kanina, what's ahead of us is much better than what is behind us. I know you enjoyed our first set, pero pupunta pa tayo sa ating second set wherein kakantahin natin ang ilan sa inyong mga request. At kung hindi man po namin kayo mapagbigyan ngayong linggo, do not worry because we have all your requests in the bank. And this next coming week din po, maglalabas po kami ng promo material para makapag-comment po kayo earlier sa ating mga comments, sa ating mga requests para sa inyong mga songs. We wanna greet everyone again who's still with us. Our 120 plus viewers in Facebook, and unfortunately, I don't have the numbers for YouTube, pero kung nasaan man kayo, whether Facebook or YouTube, yes, we have 50 plus people on YouTube. Yeah, hello guys. Thank you for still being with us this evening. Pagpatuloy na natin because what's ahead of us is much better. Let's give it up again for Quinta.
Hello! So our next song is by Adele. So this is her newest single. It's called Easy on Me.
Yes, po that.
There ain't no gold in this river that I've been washing my hands in forever. I know there is hope in this waters, but I can't bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence. Baby, let
Easy on Me by Adele, sang beautifully by Quinta. Grabe, easy on us naman po. Sobrang ginalingan naman. Ayan, before we continue po, do you wanna say hi to anyone who might be watching or listening to us? Sige po. This is your chance.
Hi.
Hi to everyone who came to support us. Hello po. Ayan, ikaw may gusto kong batiin.
Hi.
Hello po.
Ayan. Sige,
Thank you po. I would like to take this opportunity po to thank you, Destiny Church, for having us tonight.
Yeah.
Ayan. Grabe na. Actually, more than anything, we wanna thank you po for taking some time to na makijamming sa amin ngayong gabi. We really appreciate it. Sige po. The floor is yours. Take it away, Kita.
So our next song is, balik tayo sa generation namin. Mga 90s people.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for the fountain, the promise is forever young. Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be with no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me? Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby, ooh, say nothing in this whole wide world don't mean a thing if I ain't got you with me, baby. Ooh, thank you.
Grabe naman yun. Masyadong ginalingan, hindi tuloy ako makamove on. Moving on pa naman yung topic. Hindi naka-move on bigla. Ayan, thank you again, Kinta, for being with us this week, this Friday. I hope this is not the last. Sana po ay mapaunlakan niyo po muli kami sa mga susunod na linggo. Ayan, siguro, if you have any message, kung may message kayo sa mga taong nahihirapang mag-move on, tas idiretso na po natin to our last song. At kung kanino po nakadedicate itong last song.
Message sa mga hirap mag-move on. Nako, penge din ng advice. Na joke lang. Wala akong ganun.
You wanna say something?
Yun lang. Well, the scientific way to move on from from sad things is to find distractions. Katulad na sabi nga ni Pastor Carlo kanina, it's not, the rear view mirror is nice to glance at, but not to gaze at. So don't spend a majority of your time looking back at the past, at the pain and hurts. But, find something you can look forward to. So, yun.
Ayan. Advice to self ba yan?
Advice to everyone and myself.
To everyone. Ayan, maraming salamat po ulit. Kinta, this last song, if I'm not mistaken, is dedicated to Lizelle Marasigan. This is I Need You.
Hello, Lizelle. All right.
Okay, wait. Sorry. Yan.
I don't need a lot of things. I can get by with nothing. With all the blessings life can bring, I've always needed something. But I've got all I want when it comes to loving you. You're my only reason. You're my only truth. I need you. You're the hope that moves me to courage again. Oh, you're the love that rescues me when the cold winds rage. And it's so amazing, 'cause that's just how you are. And I can't turn back now, 'cause you have brought me too far. I need you like water, like river, like rain. I need you like mercy from heaven's gate. There's a freedom in your arms.
us give it up for Quinta! Wala pa kayong mga kamay! Mga kamay! Kailangan ko ng mga kamay! Thank you sa kamay. Ayan, marami pa kamay. Ayan, may mga kamay na. Ayan. So, sobrang ganda ng kanta. May napakomment si Faith Bruno. Sabi niya, Lord, I need you. I need you. Napa-worship. Indeed, di ba? Kailangan naman talaga natin si Lord like breath, like rain. Thank you so much for this awesome music, Quinta. Hope to see you again very soon.
Yes
Thank
po,
you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us. God bless.
Thank you so much. Ingat kayo dyan sa island of Quezon City. Alam kong napakalayo niyan. Oh. Kita-kits na lang po tayo. Ayan, so, sabi nga na Pastor Carlo, move on tayo. It was a great performance, pero move forward tayo. So, I just want to say hi sa mga taong still listening with us right now. Just want to encourage you again. Take a picture po kung nasaan man kayo, kung anong kinakain nyo, kung anong ginagawa nyo, kung anong kasama nyo. And please post it on your Facebook or all on your social media platforms. And please don't forget to use the hashtag Acoustic Night Life. That's Acoustic Night Life. And hashtag moving on and letting go para mahanap po namin kayo. Again, we will be choosing one of you and if i-feature po namin yung hangout sesh nyo sa ating next week na Acoustic Night Live. So, please take a picture, selfie, kuhanan nyo kung ano man yung device na pinanonooran nyo and i-make sure nyo na gamitin nyo ang mga hashtags natin na hashtag Acoustic Night Live and hashtag moving on and letting go para po mahanap namin kayo. Ayan, speaking nga po of moving on, mag-move on na tayo sa ating Cosa Nostra who will be singing a song specially dedicated by a loving husband sa kanyang minamahal ngayong gabi. We wanna dedicate this song, or Mr. Chris Villarosa wants to dedicate this song to his wife, Miss Karen Villarosa. Dahil nga po nag-celebrate siya ng kanyang birthday within this week, last week yata, today. Grabe naman yung coincidence na yan. So, happy birthday, Mrs. Karen Villarosa. This song is for you. This is Forevermore.
There are times when I just wanna look at your face with the stars in the night. There are times when I just wanna feel your embrace in the cold of the night. I just can't believe that you are mine now. You were just a dream that I once knew. I never thought I would be right for you. I just can't compare you with anything in this world. You're all I need to be with forevermore. All those years I've longed to hold you in my arms, for I've been dreaming of you. Every night I've been watching all the stars that fall down, wishing you will be mine. I just can't believe that you are mine now. You were just a dream that I once knew. I never thought I would be right for you. I just can't compare you with anything in this world. You're all I need to be there are those changes that we can notice. As soon as stars keep falling on and on, my love for you will be forevermore. And I just can't believe that you are mine now. You were just a dream that I once knew. I never thought I would be right for you. I just can't compare you with anything in this world. As endless as forever, I will stay together. You are all I need to be with forevermore. You are all I need to be with
Thank you so much for that song. Grabe naman yon. Kung nasaan ka man ngayon, Karen, sana'y kinikilig ka. Kasi hindi po lahat ay nare-requestan ng mga ganyang song. Ganda ng line, no? Ano nga yung line doon? May line doon. May line doon. Somewhere, may line doon. All we know is may line doon. Okay, move on na tayo. Move on na tayo sa ating susunod na request. This song was requested earlier, I think yesterday. Ni-request na po ito kanina, earlier this day, nung pinost po natin ang ating publicity material. So, watch out na po kayo kasi kapag mas maaga nyo pong ni-request ang songs, mas mapapaghandaan po ng ating artist, so mas malaki po ang chance na matutugtog po nila on the following Acoustic Night Live. So, watch out po. Make sure na naka-follow po kayo sa Destiny page. This song is for Mr. Jeremy Quiñones, and thank you for noticing ang echo. Aayusin po namin yan next week. This song is True Colors.
You with a sad heart, don't be discouraged or realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it, but the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember it. I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can, then just call me out, and you know I'll be there. But I see your true colors shine If this world makes you crazy and you're taking all you can, then just call me up. And you know I'll be there, and you see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors, true colors, true colors is shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow.
Thank you so much.
That was True Colors. Maraming salamat. Ayan. Kung sino man, kung may mga true colors na lumalabas, I hope that you like it, no? May mga nag-comment dito, I saw his true colors but I didn't like it. Oh, wag naman sana ganon. Ano po? Wag naman po sana ganon ang ating love story. Just wanna give a quick shout out to our listeners right now na talagang aktibo pa rin sa pagko-comment at pagla-like. May mga humihingi ng contact nung bassist at keyboardist ng Kinta, no? So, pag-usapan po natin yan. Malay nyo, sa mga susunod na Acoustic Night Life, makita nyo ulit sila, no? Also, we wanna give a big shout out to our brother, Joe. Joe, happy birthday from your Kabili family. We miss you here and we hope you had a good day today. Happy birthday. Ayan yung, wala ba kayong mga kamay? Ayan yung mga kamay. May mga kamay sila dito. Ayan. Also, we wanna say hi to our friends to our 18 friends. Kanina pa silang comment ng mga songs ng SB19. Unfortunately, medyo hindi po yata natin kaya this week. Try po natin next week, no? Pero ang dami talagang mga 18 na talagang aktibong-aktibo. Don't worry po, paghahandaan po namin yan sa mga susunod na linggo para po sa inyo. Ayan. Also, ayan. Next time po. Also, ayan, maraming salamat po ulit. Again, next week po, still po, ganito pa rin po tayo, Acoustic Night Life. And please invite your friends, your family, your kabarkada, your office mates, everyone. Alam ko po that you enjoy the music, but more than that, I know that the word tonight is for all. Ang dami kong naisip na kanina, sabi ko, sana andito yung friends ko. And I know, naisip nyo rin po. So, tag them. Hindi pa po huli yung gabi. Malay nyo po, para mapatikim naman sila ng konting kantahan natin dito. So, itag nyo pa rin po sila. But next week po, make sure that you bring your friends, your family, your workmates, and all of your loved ones at our Acoustic Night Life. Ayan, so continue pa rin po tayo on dedicating songs para sa ating mga requesters and listeners. Ang mga susunod po nating songs ay requested by a few people. This one is by Gugu Dolls. Requested by Romil Simbahan. And the next one is dedicated sa mother ni Jix Lingamen na nagse-celebrate ng kanyang birthday. So, Cosa Nostra, this is Iris and Beautiful in My Eyes.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. And everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
And there you have it. That's Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Ayan. May nagtanong saan po yung Iris sa lyrics. Wala po talaga. Opo, yun po talaga yung title. Wala po talaga. But then again, ang susunod nga po natin is for the birthday nga po ng mom ni Jakes Lingamen. This is Beautiful in My Eyes. Hindi pa po. Kaya, pinapasabik namin kayo kasi alam kong gustong-gusto nyo na itong marinig yung mga kantang to. By the way, for our song request next week, wag lang po kayo maglagay ng mga song request. Better po if meron kayong kung gusto nyo pong i-dedicate sa sarili nyo. Maganda po kung alam nyo talagang wala yata magde-dedicate for me. Okay lang, I dedicate this for myself. Pero kung meron po kayong special someone na gusto nyo pag-dedicate ng song na to, or you're celebrating something, put it in the request po so that we can read it sa ating live, sa ating next Friday na Acoustic Night Life. Okay? We're ready, right? Yes, we are ready now. This is, once again, Beautiful in My Eyes.
You're my peace of mind in this crazy world. You're everything I've tried to find. Your love is a pearl. You're my Mona Lisa. You're my rainbow skies. And my only prayer is that you realize you'll always be beautiful in my eyes. The world will turn and the seasons will change, and all the lessons we will learn will be beautiful and strange. We'll have our fill of tears, our share of sighs. My only prayer is that you realize you'll always be beautiful in my eyes. You will always be beautiful in my eyes. And the passing years will show growth. You will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. There are lines upon my face from a lifetime of smiles, but when the time comes to embrace for one long last while, oh, we can laugh about it, how time really flies. We won't say goodbye, 'cause true love never dies. You'll always be beautiful in my eyes. You will always be beautiful in my eyes. and the passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes, and the passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes.
Thank you so much, Casa Nostra, for beautiful in my eyes. Ayan. Indeed, pagka may nagmamahal nga naman sa'yo, no, everything is beautiful in their eyes. So maraming salamat po. Sana all. Ayan. Don't worry po. Don't worry po. Mag-move on po tayong lahat. Magle-level up po tayo. Ayan, just wanna say hi pa rin sa ating mga kaibigan who are still here with us. Ayan, while preparing po for our next few songs. Ayan, ito pong susunod na song ay heavily requested. Kanina pa po itong lumalabas sa ating mga comment sections. Requested by Diana Bantolino, as well as ni-request din po ito ni Carla Bonode Oliva II. Sa ating post kaninang umaga. So, sikat na sikat po ito at I believe ito po ay isa ito sa mga songs na talagang pinagdaanan na ko. ng mga kabatch ko. Talagang kung dumaan ka ng high school, hindi mo pwedeng hindi natutunan ang intro ng song na ito. Tama ba? Yun yung kakantahin, di ba? Tama? Tama po yun. Okay, kaya naman, once they're ready, ayan, habang nagre-ready po sila, just wanna say hi pa rin po sa ating mga kaibigan who are still here with us. As I said po, once you post pictures po, please post pictures of videos of what we do here at the Acoustic Night Life para malaman po ng mga kaibigan, makapagtanong sila, ano yan? May bayad ba yan? Libreng-libre po ito. Please post pictures of videos and don't forget to tag us, Destiny Church PH, as well as use the hashtags Acoustic Night Life and hashtag moving on and letting go. Ayan, I believe our band is ready. This is Casa Nostra with Magbalik.
Wala na dating pagtingin, sawa na ba sa aking lambing? Wala ka namang dahilan, bakit bigla na lang nag-iwan? Di na alam ang gagawin upang magbalik sa akin. Ginawa ko naman ang lahat, bakit bigla na lang naghanap? Di magbabago pagmamahal sa'yo. Sana'y pakinggan mo ang awit ng pusong ito. Tulad ng mundong hindi tumitigil sa pag-ikot, pag-ibig tulad ng ilog na hindi tumitigil sa pag-agos, pag-ibig di matatapos. Alaala'y bumabalik, mga panahong nasasabi. Kulang mukha mo ay laging nasa panaginip. Bakit biglang pinagpalit magkaroon ng katapusan. Di magbabago pagmamahal sa'yo. Sana'y pakinggan mo ang awit ng pusong ito. Tulad ng mundong hindi tumitigil sa pag-iko, pag-ibig di mapapago. Tulad ng ilog na hindi tumitigil sa pag-agos, pag-ibig di matatapos. Tulad ng noong hindi tumitigil sa pag-iko, pag-ibig di mapapa. Tulad ng ilog na hindi tumitigil sa pag-agos, pag-ibig di matatapos.
Thank you so much! Cosa Nostra! Cosa Nostradamus daw, kasama si Mr. EJ. Ayan, for Magbalik. Ayan, sa lahat ng mga batchmate ko, I hope na reminisce nyo yung moments in our past. Pero kagaya nga sabi kanina, always make sure na mag-move on po tayo. Ayan. That will be our last song. That's a song request for this evening. Unfortunately po, marami pa po ang nagbibigay ng mga request nila. Pero don't worry po, may next week pa po. May nagtanong po, mas lalaki ba ang tsansa na makuha ang request kapag sinamahan ng GCash? Tingin nyo guys. Hindi po. Ito po ay for free. May nag-yes dito sa tabi ko. GCash ba? Sama, hindi po. Ito po ay for free. Dahil ang currency po natin dito ay face. Opo. Pagalingan lang pong magdasal para makasama po ang inyong mga song requests sa ating susunod na Acoustic Night Life. But then again, hindi pa po tayo tapos. Meron po tayong kinakanta as we end. Pero habang nagpe-prepare sila, just wanna give a quick shout out sa ating working committee, working team dito sa Kubilis Acoustic Night Life. Give yourselves a hand. Ayan. Pakita naman natin sila. Unahin natin yung ating operator, ang nagpapakita po ng mga bagay-bagay sa Zoom. At ayan, there you have it, kami. Ayan. Magpakita ka. Para malay mo may mag-dedicate sa'yo next week, di ba? Gusto niyo po ba siya yung mag-dedicate o siya po yung kakanta? I-request niyo lang po. Gagawan po namin ng paraan. Also, we wanna say thanks sa ating person in the sound, ang ating sound specialist dito, Mr. Mark. Woo! There you go. At ang kumukuha po ng inyong mga request, Mr. Van Van. Yeah, random. There you go. This event is not possible and will not be possible kung wala po sa tulong nitong mga tao na to. So give yourselves a hand. Bigyan po natin sila ng maraming puso at maraming comments sa comment section. Good job, team. And of course, we want to say thanks to Cosa Nostra for being with us and sa always being faithful and maaasahan namin sa ating Acoustic Night Life. Of course, this night will not end if we can't give it back to the Creator of all things, our God and Savior, Jesus. Take it away, KJ.
When the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come, only just to bring something that's of worth that will bless your heart. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself It's not what you have required. You search much deeper within to the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I made it when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you. King of endless word, no one could express how much you deserve. And though I'm weak and poor, and all I have is yours, every single breath, I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I made it when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm coming back to the heart of worship when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I made it when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you. Come on, just for the last time, let's sing. I'm coming back to the heart of worship when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. Sorry, Lord, for the things I made it when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. Let's just close with a word of prayer. God, Lord, we just thank you for this time. Thank you for every talent, oh God, Lord, that you have given, oh God, Lord, to our performers for tonight. And Lord, we just give all the glory back to you, oh God, Lord. Kung wala po kayo, wala pong Acoustic Night Life, oh God. And Lord, we love you so much and we give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen and amen.
Amen to that. Ano man po ang himig o bintig ng puso nyo ngayong gabi, ano man ang beat na itinutunog nito, tayo po ay babalik at babalik sa ating Panginoon. So yun, maraming salamat po for everyone sa 92 strong. Talaga namang itong mga to, parang willing makipagpuyatan. Thank you so much guys for being with us this evening at for keeping sa panunood ng continuously. Ayan, just a few announcements po before we go. Don't forget po, tomorrow is It's a Saturday, so meron po tayong virtual workouts Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. So kung wala naman po kayong ginagawa, tayo na po't magbanat ng buto tuwing Sabado ng umaga for a healthier you para makamove on tayo na mas mabilis. Tama ba? Also, don't forget Sunday services po natin 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. every Sundays. So make sure kung nag-enjoy po kayo sa kantahan natin ngayon, mas mag-e-enjoy po kayo sa word at sa worship time natin every Sunday. So don't hesitate to invite your family, your friends. Dalahin po natin sila ngayong linggo sa ating Sunday services. Also, what else we have? We will have a Night of Fire na po this coming Tuesday. Tuesday 7:30, that's November 8. Tuesday 7:30 will be our monthly Night of Fire. So, since pinag-ausapan na rin naman natin is moving on, mas masaya mag-move on kapag on fire ka. Tama ba? Mas kayang-kaya mong malampasan ang mga bagay-bagay na pinagdadaanan mo. Kaya make sure that you will be there at our Night of Fire. Again, that's Tuesday, November 8, 7:30 p.m. And of course, Students of Destiny will be having their live group next week. Alam ko po na na-enjoy nyo ang pahinga nyo. Kaya naman po, kita-kita po tayo sa ating live group next Saturday po. Hindi po bukas. Next Saturday po, 3 p.m. So, kung may mga SOD pa dyan nagising, gumagawa ng ACAD work nila. So, kita-kits po tayo sa ating live group next week. Next week po, wala po tayong live group for tomorrow. I believe that is it. Pakita naman kayo. Cosa Nostra, say maraming salamat po. Ayan, thank you again. This has been DJ Ken. It has been an awesome night with you people. And remember, what's ahead of you is much better than what's behind you. It's been a great Acoustic Night Life. See you again next week. Blessings.